13-kilometer easy run for me today. I never thought I'd be in a position to say a 13-kilometer easy run would be an easy run. This is at the very start when I started running, but you'd be amazed what you can get out of a little bit of consistency, hard work, dedication. Pain is, I don't mean physical pain like hurting, but mental pain where you want to stop, you want to eat, you want that chocolate bar, the bag of crisps, the ice cream, you name it, the extra helpings after dinner. That kind of sacrifice, that kind of pain, but it pays, it really does, in your fitness. At the weekend I just ran a 35-minute 10k. Never did I think I could run 35 minutes for 10k. I thought I'd reached my limit around about 37, and believe me, I was over the moon with that. What I've realised is I'm capable of much more. I'm like in my prime now. I would have had a better prime if I started earlier, but I didn't. This is my prime now, and I've always been good enough to run these times that I'm running now, if not better times. I was just never in the right headspace to lose the extra 20 kilogram needed to do it. You get what I mean? I've always walked around or trained around about 90 to 95 kilo. Right now I'm about 78, 79 kilogram. I float between about 78 and 80, depending on what time of day it is. Coming up to the end of this run now, and that is just a little bit over 13k ran. That's 13 kilometers run easy. So with the channel memberships, what I'm going to do is I go through so much footage. There's a lot of stuff, good stuff, that just does not make it into the weekly videos because there's just too much. I'm editing hours and hours of footage and I just can't fit it all in, to be honest. And I can't just upload 3-4 hour videos at one time. So there's a lot of stuff that have good value that you might be interested in as it comes on here. I'm still going to integrate my fitness on here because that is just who I am. And if you're young and you're watching the channel, just don't follow the mainstream tech way people want you to be. Home from school or college and headphones on, glued into Warzone, Call of Duty, whatever it is, just constantly just tapping away, vaping, smoking, drinking. There's a vape shop on nearly every corner now, in every city centre. You can't go in a newsagents without finding sweets right at the forefront and everything. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just a legal form of a drug that can be sold that just keeps you addicted and it just gets you not good. So they're good for a spot where you can have a bit of a treat, but training and fitness and investing into your future with your fitness, which leads into better health. Mental health is everything. So anyway, that's that run done. I'm going to stitch together a couple of clips that never made it into the last couple of videos and then go through some stuff, see what I can find. I've got a load of stuff. Appreciate it, and have a good day. That was crazy, that. Armed police swarming that 43. That is absolutely nuts, man. But I'm on my last trip out now. I left the Platt Lane timing point on time, and I'm just going through Wivington. I'm gonna make it through Wivington without no hiccups. It's golden. Spoke to my coach before about the running. Ran a 36-minute 2-second 10k at the weekend, which is mint. But at the time, I couldn't let myself enjoy it. Just couldn't. I was more angry with me. I set the bar so high for myself on this running that I wanted to get high 34s. In my head, 35 minutes wasn't good enough. I didn't even get there. I was 3 seconds off 35 minutes. But the good thing is I've got another 10k in 2 weeks to go at. and hopefully I can really land a decent time at that. I wasn't well 2 weeks before that 2 days before that 10k. I came down with something, I don't know what it was, probably suspecting it was COVID, but you know, don't do them tests, so it's only speculation, but I know that's rife at the minute. I felt pretty crap all week, to be honest. I don't know how I ran a 36-minute 10k 2 days into it, but I did. Anyway, 2 weeks left till the Trafford 10k now, and I will attack that. So we'll see how it goes. I have got now 1, 2, 3 bus stops before the final stop. Oh, that feels good. And these lights, I've just got to time these lights perfect. Gotta watch here, because these cars here, they'll put their indicator on last minute, see? So you leave yourself a bit of space to go around, make sure it's clear, and manoeuvre around them. Now you don't usually pick anyone up here whatsoever. You do drop people off here though, but there's no one here wanting the bus. Gotta watch out for these fucking Uber Eats, these cyclists, man. These have got like the flight path of a moth. They've got no predictable direction, they just come out right in front of you. And then they're not even, I said this before, they're not even bikes. They're hybrids. They're deceiving. So we've got the Christie next, and then Circular Road, then Central Road, then it's done. So let's lock this person up. Good day. He's flashed me and let me go. Good lad. Good lad, say thanks to him. I think there's nobody on the bus now. Nobody is on the bus, so it is just me, the bus, and traffic to get back to the depot, because I am done. There's the last bus stop before Central Road. Take them numbers off, and now it is just rolling. And the trip. Let's get out of here. I'm on Altrincham Road now, coming up towards Princess Parkway. I've managed to leave the 2 timing points that I've got to on time, Burbage Road and Wythenshawe Hospital, just though. These timing points and the time that you get on these routes are so condensed and shrunk down over a weekend. So we get 4 different boards to work off. We have the Monday to Thursday board, we have the Friday boards, the Saturday boards and the Sunday boards, and they all have different times on different routes because the traffic's different on those days. And so you get less time to do it on a Saturday than you would of a Monday to Friday sort of thing. And it doesn't factor in days like the half marathon days or anything like that. There's just a broad rewrite that gets put out for a good month or 2, and then when like the school holidays come, you'll get a rewrite where the times get a little bit different because there's less traffic on the roads, and then it'll go back to normal sort of thing. And they do the best, I think, trying to decipher the times, because they get some feedback on, you know, what timing points aren't makeable and what timing points are makeable, and they'll ask for the driver's feedback, and then they'll factor that in when they're doing the next rewrite. So they'll change sometimes, but what usually happens is you get some time took off one section of the route and put on another section of the route sort of thing, or the layover time will get shrunk down to make more time for the route. So it works, but it doesn't work at the same time. You're always kind of just trying to find a happy medium with it. So anyway, we've got to be at this timing point at 8 minutes past 1, and it's 7 minutes past 1, so we're probably going to get to the Britannia a minute late.
or 2 minutes late, and we're not even that busy. It's just the fact that, you know, some of these boards aren't very good for time. There's a lad that got on in Wythenshawe though. He wasn't even getting on to get on a journey. He was called Murphy, and he just said, "Matt, can you give me a shout out?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I've met you before. I've already given you a shout out. I don't mind giving you another one now." So I said, "Little shout out to Murphy." Yeah, right. Sometimes what you get with these, I'm in this lane because I've got to go straight forward and pull into that bus stop. So I'm in this lane here, in the right lane, but what you'll get is you'll get people jibbing that way. They'll come in this lane because this lane's usually empty or something, and then they'll try and turn into that lane to turn right at lastminute.com and hold the traffic up and try and do a shortcut jib, so to speak. And I'll look at this person here with his nose hanging right over the front. Like, that is just not... It's just not good, is it? No, it is not. We made it to that timing point on time. Here we go. Coming out of here, and now we can begin the rest of the route. Katie said it was easier than I thought it would have been. She's getting so confident in running now. I'm buzzing with that. So I've got 7 minutes before I've got to leave. That is a result. So that last video I did on YouTube and I put on about the armed police going round swarming that 43, 82,000 views. That is mad. I appreciate everyone that's viewed that. So that was good, and I'm almost at 20,000 subscribers, which that I'm really buzzing with. So thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed and to the channel. I'm probably going to put my numbers up about 5 minutes before I leave here. Usually I've got that down to about 3 or 4 and I can still manage to load up and leave on time, but with it being Sunday there's just an extra bit of volume of people because the services are shrunk. So I'm going to make sure I get everyone and I don't put them up too late and then end up leaving late on my last trip because I am starving. I need something to eat. Right, let's do a stock take. We are, I think we're on time. We left Alexandra Park 1 minute late. So to me that's on time, sort of thing. We're stopping at all these bus stops on the Parkway, but the traffic's good. We're doing alright. So someone takes a little bit, let us out, yeah, we'll get out there. We're approaching Southern Cemetery. We've got to be there 8 minutes past 2. It's 6 minutes past 2. We're probably going to get there a little bit late. But going on the last trip based off that, we're doing good. We're doing actually better than what we was doing, so pretty decent. Pulling here, someone wants to get on. No, nobody wants to get off. See, there's that many flipping buttons upstairs on them seats. People press them by accident and you have to pull in, and you pull in and no one moves, so obviously it was an accident. So now I've got to listen out for the bus, the bell being pressed again, because I've already got the icon there. Yeah, there it is. Or sometimes people can press it anticipating this stop and they didn't factor in that there was a stop before it. You usually can get that. So like that chap there, he might have pressed the bell for this stop but didn't factor in that there was a stop there, and then he's just not done anything when the bus has stopped because he's all the way upstairs, so he's just left it. Anyway, coming past, I think the next stop's Nell Lane and the stop after that's Southern. So yeah, I'll probably get there a minute late. Usually there's always someone at Southern. always. So you're always stopping at Southern Cemetery. It's rare you drive past that place. Oh, someone's here as well at Nell Lane. Let's see what we've got here now. Oh yeah, someone's pressed the bell for subbing. So we're stopping there anyway, so we're going to skip a load of traffic. See this little makeshift bus lane what we've got here? To get down here to the bus stop and get past all this traffic. It's a nightmare when this bus is parked up here, because you have to sit in the traffic then. Someone here anyway. We'll come out here now and we will indicate into some traffic. Go, good man, good man, good man, good man. We're down to there. We've got 5 minutes to get to the Britannia Hotel. We're not going to do that. But let's just see how that pans out. Traffic on the Parkway is absolute madness. I'm grateful for this little jib I've got here to bring me back round onto the Parkway where we get to Yew Tree Lane bus stop, which I hope nobody gets off at. But at this point, it wouldn't even bother me because it looks like someone's getting off at it. The traffic's that backlogged that it wouldn't be a problem getting out anyway. You'll see it now when we come round. It's got to be to do with the half marathon, because this isn't just normal Sunday stuff. But I got to this timing point 4 minutes late last time. So it's going in line with kind of what is happening last time. Like, there's just so much traffic. It's that Norvington turn off as well where I'm going. The problem is, it's all the right hand lane, so I want to get in the left hand lane that's free, but I can't because these are all backing it up from here. So I'm just going to have to just queue up here waiting for that left hand lane. Like, there's a car that's drove past there, yeah, and what he's going to do, he's going to indicate in on the last minute because he probably wants to turn right into Norvington. That's what they do. Instead of waiting in the queue here, they'll drive all the way down the left-hand lane traffic up while they indicate in. Okay, he's got L plates on and he's indicating in. Oh, she is like lastminute.com. Can't cut the bus up like that. We've left there 4 minutes late. 4 minutes late. Same as last time. Ticket machine says 5 minutes. It is what it is. Now let's mush up this road and get round here. Get to the hospital. That's the next bit. Alrighty then, coming through Newhall Green for the last time today because I think I'm on the 43 or the 103 after my break, but that was a pretty easy couple of trips in and out of town. Tight for time because the timings are always tight, so it's a process getting in and out of Piccadilly, because into Piccadilly is not that bad. Coming out of Piccadilly, on the other hand, that is a different kettle of fish. So it's just a case of going up Greenbrow Road now.